Thank you. Unfortunately, yesterday we had another casualties. 3 people lost their health on the mines. So we have close to 400 people who were killed or severely injured since November 2020. And unfortunately, the mines which mine maps of mines which Armenia finally presented to us are absolutely useless. They are not accurate. In the beginning, when we were asking them to provide us with maps of mines, they said they don't have them. The Prime Minister told me. But then they had to acknowledge that they have them, but what they gave us is absolutely useless. So this is one of the main impediment on the way of rapid rehabilitation of the lands, because only authorized area can be visited by people, and also before we start building infrastructure and also housing projects, the miners do their job. We lack personnel. We don't have enough skillful people. And of course, it's very costly. And international companies which offered their services, their price for demining for 1 meter is 5–10 times higher than the cost of it, which we actually know because we have our own national demining company. How long it will take? You know, just recently, some of my colleagues from the Balkans told me that they still now have explosions. Already so many years have passed since the last Balkan War, but until now they have. So unfortunately, we will live with that for decades. According to our information, which is verified by different other sources, more than 1 million mines have been planted. And the terrible side of it is that Armenians continued to plant mines even after 10 November 2020, when we did not control Lachen corridor. They brought mines from Armenia and we detected them. And how do we know? Because they have their date of production, 2021, made in Armenia. So they continued their mine terror against us even after Second Karabakh War ended. With respect to the return, so now we have 4 cities and 4 villages where people already returned. We have close to 8,000 people already living in the liberated territories. And by the end of the year, the number will grow to 20. Here in Shusha, just a couple of months ago in May, we inaugurated the first housing projects of 23 buildings, 4 or 5 free-store buildings. If you have time, you can visit not far from your hotel, where people already live. So everywhere in Karabakh and Eastern Zengezur, there is a huge rehabilitation program. On green energy zone, yes, it was announced, Karabakh, Eastern Zengezur, and also Nakhchivan, which is geographically more or less the same region, have been announced green energy zone. And there is a great potential in solar. The solar plant which I referred to, which is going to be built by BP, is situated in Jabrail, not very far away from here. And there are big plans for Nakhchivan, solar plant for 500 megawatt. And also, since the Second Karabakh War ended, we actively invested in hydro. 270 megawatt of hydropower stations already operational within 3.5 years. And the ultimate number will be so far 500 megawatts. So this is a potential which will completely cover the region. And due to the construction of the fully integrated electric lines, electricity from Karabakh will be transported to other parts of Azerbaijan. So this is really a very ambitious agenda, and our main investors are foreign companies. Azerbaijan participates as a minority shareholder. So it means that the business climate and investment opportunities and internal rate of return on investments is acceptable. Otherwise, no one would have spent any dollar here. So it's a multi-billion investment project. As I said, almost 2 gigawatt already agreed, and in total 10 gigawatt is covered by agreements or MOUs. So next year, I'm sure you will, if you come next year, you'll see already transformation of the region to green energy completely.